What up, YouTube? It's your boy GREJSMO. Listen, right now I feel really good, and I think it's because I had a whole bunch of carbs last night. So last night when I got done the gym, I felt kind of crappy. Like I said, they had me pushing 405, and they had me doing a chest press. The weights was all stacked up all high. So I was run down, and it was bad. It was really bad. My jacket. Okay. So I got home and I ate, man. I ate like it was no tomorrow, and I felt bad because I cut weight, and I really don't want to, engorge myself too much because it's all about calories in and calories out. And I've been trying to get enough protein, but I think I may go back to just eating regular high volume vegan food. And well, anyway, right now I feel awesome because I carved up heavy last night, and I feel wide awake and alive. So off to work. We have a half day today, so I'll be able to get to wrestling practice and have a little bit of time to enjoy it home before I gotta go kill it at James. Oh man, I haven't eaten anything this morning. I had 2 bottles of water, and I'm racing to Wawa because we have a half day, so all of our periods are short. So I gotta make sure I get there and get back to school on time. Hopefully whoever's making my Wawa rice and beans roasted veggie burrito doesn't take too long. Vegan. And maybe I'll be able to get like a 0-calorie monster. Just to give you a little taste of what I'm having today. And yes, I am doing my best to make sure that I stay on my diet so my personal trainer, can see some improvements. He's got me lifting all kind of crazy weight, but I feel like I'm not making too much of an improvement as far as the scale is concerned. But we will find out. So I'm at Wawa. Let me go run inside, get this stuff, and hopefully I can bust a grub before I gotta be back.
Still looking for guys. I'll explain it to you once we get on there.
All right. So, just got done wrestling practice. I'm actually pulled in the driveway. Wind's low. So, practice was all right. It was a lot of live wrestling, a lot of, high pace. And I feel like their team is good. They got a good team. The 220-pounder, he's legit, man. He was going head-to-head with me for a while, and he died off. He just gassed out. And I kept pounding on him, man. He could take a beating. And if he could take a beating from me, 300-pound, wrestling coach, and I believe the other coach, who had to be over 250. And he was a solid, thick-legged young guy. He was taking a beating from the both of us, nonstop. And if you can do that, I mean, you're definitely, somebody to contend with. The other coaches who know him a little bit better feel like he's a little lazy. But in my mind, that kid is serious business. But yeah, I look forward to seeing him, at the district tournament and seeing how his wrestling career goes this year. Because if he comes back out tomorrow, I'm not going to pound on him tomorrow. I wanted to get him today because we had off yesterday, and he missed school today for whatever reason. But if he comes out tomorrow, I'm not going to mess with him. I want to encourage him now. It's almost like the pack mentality. When you're the coach, you gotta let the rest of the pack know that, yo, I'm the coach. You're not beating me. Whatever I say do, you need to do if you want to get any better. If you want to be on my level, you need to see what I can do. So I broke him down so he could see what I could do. And now it's my job to continue to encourage and motivate him and to build him back up. Okay? A lot of these kids, you know, because when they come in, not all the kids, but there's a lot that come in and think, whatever, you know, I'm good, I'm this, I'm that. Listen, man, when the coach says, you know, push up, you push up. You don't even ask how many. Coach says jump, you don't ask how high. You keep jumping until he's satisfied. And that kind of mentality of, you know, the person in charge, you know, I do what they say until they say not to do it anymore. You can get that through your head, and you can, you know, become coachable. Because the kid has a talent. He has the ability, he has the physical strength, he has the speed, but he's got to make sure that he puts forth the effort and make sure that he's coachable. He'll come back out tomorrow, and he'll be ready. And whoever he wrestles, he needs to wrestle as hard as I wrestled him. And I'm telling you, the district tournament will not be a problem. It will not be a problem. He will go into the regional tournament, and he will place if he puts forth the effort. Now, I mean, to be at the state level, he needs to be giving me a run for my money. You can give me a run for my money every day? Yeah, listen, top 5 in the state, guarantee you. Not that I'm some super wrestler, but I'm a 300-pound, you know, experienced wrestler. If you want to, you know, place top 3 in the state at heavyweight, you know, the way the heavyweights look now. Okay, if you want to place, I'm going to say if you want to place top 10 in the state, top 10, I'll give you that. Top 10 in the state in New Jersey, and you can't even give me a run for my money, it's not going to happen. All right, and there's better coaches out there than me. And, you know, you give them a run for the money, you can beat them. If you're beating up on me in practice, listen, top 10 in the state, easy, easy. So I'm going to let this go, head in the house, probably grab some grub, and then I got, you know, personal training after this. So I'll see you guys later. All right, so I'm in the house, and made myself, I thought I was going to get something to eat. Wound up making myself something to drink. A little bit of that green juice, baby. So this is kale, cucumber, celery, watermelon, turmeric, and ginger. Some of them were starting, like the celery was a little, you know, softer. The kale was starting to go limp or wilt. Watermelon, you know, was just not looking pretty. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and juice it before it goes bad and I have to throw it out. But I want to sit here, and I may even, you know, start uploading. Matter of fact, I'm not going to upload anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here, you know, YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, get myself together for later on. So I just came back from the gym, and it was a pretty good personal training session. You know, we did some, you know, cleans, you know, all the way down to the ground, all the way up above my head, and it's pretty good. I will say that, you know, I told my personal trainer that last night, you know, I had some snacks. I had, you know, a couple of peanut butter and jellies. I had 4 of them, and that's way too much for anybody. Put it in on MyFitnessPal, it's like 1,400 calories. And I thought to myself, I almost felt like, what's the word? Like an addict, you know. And I got caught, and then something hit me. I'm not an addict, you know. Like, this is, I'm not some junkie, you know. Why am I, you know, behaving like this? And you know, I got into a little discussion with everybody, and I came to the realization that, you know, I'm completely out of control. I'm not even focused on losing weight. And that was one of the things that we had talked about in there. You know, one of the ladies had asked, you know, why am I, you know, coming? You know, am I coming to lose weight? And I was like, no, you know, I have a gym membership at another gym, and I figure, why continue to pay the gym membership if my buddy has a gym? So what I did was, you know, I started going to his gym. And she said, oh, so it's not, you know, about anything else other than, you know, supporting, you know, a friend? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, can't really be mad if you know, at me eating 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or eating Oreos or anything like that. And then it kind of like, you know, we got into a discussion about, you know, my eating habits. What do I eat? Where do I get protein? And you know, I said the whole, you know, beans and lentils and all that other kind of good stuff, and you know, all the vegan answers. And then, you know, we got into a discussion. She says, well, you don't eat chicken? You know, most of my protein comes from chicken. And I was like, no. And then she said, well, you know, you don't eat this, you don't eat that. Maybe this has too many carbs, that has too many carbs. And it hit me. There's a lot of people out there that don't respect veganism. They think that it's like, they actually think that veganism is unhealthy. And I almost, in the back of my mind, thought, you know, maybe I should eat, you know, bodybuilder style meals, and, you know, go back to eating meat. I don't want to, but it was a thought. Like, you know, if I want the right look, I need to go and do these things, or else I'm not gonna have the right look. You know, when I look around at, you know, the vegan community, I don't see huge vegan bodybuilders. Brian Turner, he's pretty big. John Venus is pretty big, but they have normal size muscle. Brian Turner, you know, he's, you know, a bodybuilder. He cuts weight. He has muscle definition, but he's not, you know, like, you don't see Cali Muscle, CT Fletcher, Kai Green, Phil Heath. You don't see like these pro bodybuilder style guys around. And then even beyond that, you don't see large gym head guys that are vegan. And a lot of people say, oh, they're on steroids. Who cares? You still don't see vegan guys like that. And that's starting to bug me a little. So what I want to do is really focus on, you know, my look, and focus on, you know, my image, and you know, how things, you know, or how I look, you know, my aesthetics, I should say. Even if a guy was like Ulysses size, you know, everybody knows Ulysses, or Simian Panda, like, you know, like that action figure size, and they were vegan, you know, it would be able to shut some people up. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take it serious. I'm taking it to a new level. I am going to drop the weight. I am going to build the muscle that I need to build. Maybe not both at the same time, but I want to drop the weight first. I'm going to stay on my vegan diet. I am going to consume a muscle building amount of protein on a vegan diet. I'm going to be lean. I'm going to be large. Maybe not Rich Piana large. Maybe not even Cali Muscle large. But I'm going to be large. And I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to be cruelty free. No animals have to die. I don't care how good they taste. I don't care how good it smells when you fry them or bake them. Okay? My mind has changed. I no longer look forward to consuming animals. I no longer look forward to the smell of flesh being cooked. I appreciate the world that I live in. I appreciate the fact that I have an ozone that protects me from harmful rays, so I'm not going to continue to pollute the air around me. I appreciate my lungs. I appreciate the water supply that I have on Earth. I appreciate myself. I understand that consuming a large amount of protein, yes, can do damage to my body, and that protein, you know, whether it comes from animals or from plants, can be dangerous at a high level. But I also understand that I want to look a certain way. And there are some sacrifices that I'm willing to make. So I'm not going to do a low protein diet anymore. I'm going to do a high protein diet.
I'm going to work on a lower carb diet, and I'm going to get an aesthetic shape. I'm going to have a shape that I can be proud of, and I will get to a point where I'm proving these people wrong, because I truly believe they're wrong. I truly believe that the way that I want to look, I can look that way and still stick to my morals. If someone told you that in order to be successful in business you would have to lie, lying is against your morals, how strong are your morals? Are your morals strong enough to withstand business? If your business is lying, I think that my morals now are stronger than my will to want to look a certain way. However, I do believe that there is a way to look that way and still stick to my morals, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to take you guys with me. Today is December the 7th, and we're going for it. Lean, big, and strong. It's your boy GRAJSM. And I'm at. Try that again, because that was sad. This is your boy GRAJSM. And I'm at.
Yo, I ain't going front, you know what I'm saying? Nigga living. It's about time. CMP. Shit is going my way, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing like it. Yeah. It ain't nothing like paying them bills on time. Enough dough left to know that we still gonna shine, but it's never enough.